something I wish I would have known before having the issue.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Fly and Ride here. So in this video, I'm going to explain why you should exercise some caution before you order these Santoro Bag Guards for your Harley Davidson. If you're new here, I'm Fly and Ride, and I feature all sorts of content riding my 2020 Street Glide CVO and my 2022 BMW R1250 GS. Make sure you go check out the channel library. I've got over 200 videos here, and if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell notification so you can be reminded of future content like this one. I'm going to leave the link up here to the top right of the actual install video when I installed these Santoro Bag Guards. And I just love the way that they look. I wanted some protection in the event that I drop the bike, or if I, give the bike to my old man and, he's getting older and then for whatever reason he can't hold it, he drops the bike. I have nothing to worry about. It protects the bags, and I like the way that it looks, and I like the functionality. And I've been riding with it for a while, and everything was fine. However, last week I was out riding with wifey, and I noticed that it felt like the bike was bottoming out. And I thought originally it was an issue with the suspensions. However, at closer inspection, there was actually nothing wrong with the suspension. It was actually the guard was bottoming out, and you can tell right there. Let me kind of point here with my finger. If you see that mark right there was from the bar bottoming out from the sag, from having both myself and my wife riding the bike. And I had originally set the sag for myself riding the bike. I never really thought to change the sag setting for the additional weight that comes with having a pillion in the bike. And of course, that's my error. However, when I looked at videos online of installations with these bars, I hadn't seen anyone mention an issue of the bars ultimately touching here at the bottom due to sag. At least I didn't find it. If you knew about it or you had seen it online, leave it down in the comments below. And it's why I wanted to come in here and do a quick short video. One, giving you awareness that, if you're using your bike to ride with a pillion, and you have these bars, you want to make sure you've got this sag perfectly aligned for both you and the pillion to minimize the likelihood that this bar with the sag touches the bottom of that swing arm, which was the case, that you can tell from there, and I also have it on the other side. So what I did, I reached out to Get Lowered, which is where I ordered the bars from. He was awesome. He gave me videos, talked me what I need to do, and basically said, hey, you want to make sure that your sag, these are 13-inch Legend suspension. You want to make sure that after I'm sitting down on the bike, I'm at 12 1/4. When I sat on it, I was at 1 inch, which really explains why with the extra passenger, this thing was bottoming out. So I've went ahead and adjusted the sag on it, and basically you just sort of rotate it to the right equally on both sides. I measured it. I am now at 12 1/4, which is really the right amount of sag for me. I'm going to test it myself. I'm going to take you here with me. We're going to go, put it to the test. I actually, when I was paying attention, even myself riding the bike, it was actually bottoming out. I'm a big dude. I'm heavier, and obviously that factors into the whole sort of equation of whether this thing has the potential to bottom out. So I've gone ahead and tightened that, reduced the sag. It's now at 12 1/4. I'm going to go take this for a ride and see if this touches out with just me. And then I'm going to, bring wifey along, and then I'm going to put both of us on the bike. I'm going to have somebody else here sort of measure it, and then we're going to adjust the sag for both of us to still be in that sort of same range of 12 1/4. And again, test it out and see if it solves the issue, both by myself as well as riding with a pillion. I'm only going to feature the portion of me riding the bike, because I will sort of test out the pillion component separately. I'll come back and give you the overall impressions having tested both of those. So again, if you're considering purchasing these guards, you want to make sure that you're doing it, factoring what I think is a really important component that I had not thought about, at least prior to now, and certainly I've not seen it anywhere online. So I've gone ahead and adjusted it. Let's take it out for a spin.
All right, so quick short ride just to test and see if this adjustment in the sag on the suspension solves for the bottoming out issue that I've seen with these Santoro Bag Guards. Even right there, I can tell the bike is already stiffer. Alright, I just got that was a pretty significant bump there. No issues. Alright, this road is a bit bumpy up here. This should be a good test. But so far I've hit a few bumps that I think I bottomed out in the past, like right there, nothing. Perfect. Nice big bump there. Suspension feels good. It feels a little tighter, but actually it feels good. Yep. Big bumps right through there. And no issues. Another bump here. No worries. Those Chromeworks pipes sound awesome. Definitely no issues bottoming out now. So like I shared, I'm not going to do the pillion test because basically it's the same. You basically do the same thing. You get your pillion, you have somebody sort of measure it, measure the sag, and then you always want to make sure you're within that 12 1/4. At least with these bag guards, you want to be at the 12 1/4, not necessarily at the 12, which means you've got 3/4 of an inch of sag versus 1 inch, which will be a more plush ride. But you're increasing the likelihood that that bar is touching your swing arm there. So definitely something I wish I would have known before having the issue. Again, leave it down in the comments below if you knew about it. I know that there are some of the guys that I connect with online also have these. I'm curious to see if any of you that are watching this video have had this issue. I do know that one of the guys from the crew, Steve, mentioned this to me a while ago, and essentially what he ended up doing is having somebody at the shop reduce this sort of lip that is at the end of that Santoro bar, because that lip is actually the one that's making the mark on the swing arm. And that happened to work for him. I didn't want to mess with that, frankly, because you know, I want to keep the part. These are expensive bars, as you know, and I didn't want to alter the bars. So I wanted to, you know, sort of pursue this option first, which is, yeah, so far working really well. You know, obviously I do videos every week, so if I see any changes, I'll come back and give you an update. But look, it was really important that I came back here because I hadn't talked about it since I did the install video. Again, I'll leave it up here for you. And I love the way that they look. You know, obviously they're super functional in case I were to drop the bike. But, you know, obviously I was not happy at all with the fact that that was touching there. You know, it took sort of my lesson learned. And, you know, hopefully you don't have to go through the same lesson if you're watching this video. And, you know, just consider it. You know, it's something that you've got to sort of think about if you want to go with this option. All right, so look, quick short video. Do me a favor, if you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification so you can be reminded of future content like this one. Videos updated weekly here on the channel. So like I shared earlier, we've got over 200 videos already in the video library, with just after 2 years starting the channel. I am right at 2790 subscribers. I'm looking forward to that next important milestone of 3,000. So again, do me a favor, if you made it this far and you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and join me on the journey to 3,000 and beyond. So again, thanks for watching.